What's good, people? It's your boy Curry's back again with another video. Currently, right now in the Philippines. This is probably, if you guys can hear my microphone, I'm just gonna do a vlog quickly. Currently at my house. Um, this house is for like a rental property, and it's a pretty big building because it's a three-story building attached with a bungalow. You see, but the point of this video is a trade recap. Wait, let me see. Let's go. All right, let's do a trade recap. Let me check if I can set it up like this. What am I? Okay, let's go here. The market. I traded gold today. Um, and it was a pretty good. It's a good trade, very good trade. I could say. Where the heck? Wait, guys, let me pause this. Can I pause it? Okay, perfect. What the heck? Okay, perfect. All right, starting with our buys for gold. I'm trading gold because I like to trade in the morning for so that I like to trade in the morning. My bad, my mom is calling the dog, but I like to trade in the morning, and it's just more. I have more energy, and I have no more jet lag, so I'm getting used to the time. So our bias for towards the open, and the open was, let's find the open at 10. I mean the open is 10:09. It was, I think it's 9:30, but I usually trade at 10. Why? Because it's the um new 4 hour candle reversal. Uh, as I expect it to be a reversal. It always becomes a reversal once it open for 10. As you can see, we have this big leg to the downside, and that's what we caught today. And how did I caught that? Was okay. Prior 10 p.m. and at night in Canada, we have this big faraway order block right here. If you can just zoom into the higher time frame, or like 1 hour, you can see 1 hour. 1 hour right there. You have this order block or supply or whatever you want to call it. But it's an area where it can pretty much give us a reaction. And that's what I was waiting for prior 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. over here. So that was a solid reaction once it opened. So I dropped down to like 1 minute, wait for a sweep of liquidity, right? So we can use this, we can use our reaction area as a liquidity zone for me to wait for my entry and confirmation. So I could say this is my buy side liquidity over here, or I would say even just this, half of this order block, buy side liquidity right there. Give me a good sweep of liquidity. And my first trade was here. I lost. I only risked like what, 200 bucks. Now first of all, I only risked like 100 bucks, 130 bucks, and then it didn't hit my TP. I mean not TP, my stop loss. So like I saw this big red bearish candle, so I scaled in for 200 bucks, which then after that immediately two, 3 or 4 candles later, I got stopped out. So I was like, okay, it's gonna. I know 10 p.m. candle. in a 4 hour time frame, it always does a reversal, but I gotta wait for a good liquidity sweep. So I waited for a good liquidity sweep, which then liquidate this zone again, or this liquidity right here, gives us a good push, and then becoming bearish with this big move over here, which I then confidently took the risk with a scaled in risk, because I know for a fact that it's gonna have to reverse to the downside, you know. So with this confirmation plus my PO3 over here, my PO3 is telling me that the wick it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was over here. So I put my stop loss to the wick, to this high, because same thing as my PO3. That used to be the wick, the last high before it actually drops, and this thing gave me a break over here, right there, which I then immediately saw as a break of structure. Confidently took this trade, bam, and it was a 1 to 2 point. I think it was a 1 to 2 point. What was it? 0.70 something. So I would say, I think 75. I think I took the trade like this, somewhere around whatever, somewhere around here. So I basically lost this first trade. So I lost 200 bucks, which I then over here I risked 250. So that gave me around 350, because this was a $600 trade, $600 trade, or even probably more. But nonetheless, we don't care about the profits. What we cared about is we followed our plan, we risk accordingly. But I risked 200 bucks with this as my A plus setup fixed risk, because if I risk more than that, well then I won't have I wouldn't have any cushion for me to lose probably like 5 more trades or 6 more trades. That's why I only risk like 100 to 200. That gives me more ability, like a cushion to for more trades. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, like more focusing on the set. Well, the strategy itself is already like profitable, but at this point, once you have a profitable strategy, as everyone say, once you have a profitable strategy, it's all about the mindset. Now, can you just risk less and cut out the emotions, and just manage your trades, really the frequency you have with your trades? How many trades do you take? When you lose, do you actually stop trading, or do you still look at the charts and look for opportunity and then feeling FOMO, right? So for me, as much as I could, I tried to control myself to 1 to 2 trades. Much better if I do just one, because I just remind myself to do that every single time I take a trade, or even just one trade, because the moment you start taking the second trade, it kind of loses its percentage of win rate or strike rate. And that might be just a theory, or even having the data, but like it's much more easier if you just accept that, look, it might be a win or loss, but you can take another trade tomorrow. that that's the best mindset to have with this, for long-term trading. And that kind of helps me uh, stay grounded and keep myself in the longevity mindset, and not taking not rushing everything about trading, because I know, like, if you're in this game, and if you want to get rich with this, I always say to myself that, look, you're not gonna get rich overnight, so you gotta have to love this skill and master this skill, Um, Trading is the reason why I'm here in Philippines, taking a vacation for 2 months. Uh, and yeah, like for after 10 years of me not staying over there in Canada and grinding, and yeah, like, and I can see the hard earned grind with this building, you know, that we established over here. Me and my mom was grinding. It's only two of us that went abroad, and this is the result of the grind. Like, look at this. Look at the view, man. Let me see. Look at the view. Holy. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm only using the laptop because look at that. Holy. You see this? We have the little cafeteria over there, but it's like an inn. You know what I mean? Like a hotel transient thing. So that's one of our businesses over here in Philippines. And me and my mom are the only entrepreneurs that really like stuck by here in our family. Obviously, there's a lot of personal stuff that happens regarding with all of these businesses and all that. But all those noise that any personal issues or noises, yo, you just gotta have to cancel out. You can't really control them, or you don't want to really control it because that's gonna affect your trading. You want to have a clean canvas when you look at the charts. You want to have a clear mindset when you look at the charts, where you just focus on the process and not getting motivated by the noises or the adversities that you have outside your life, and then you kind of bring it on and carrying it on through trading. That's going to be a worse way for you to go in a downward spiral, uh, in terms of you bringing on the personal issues to trading, because the market is not gonna care about your feelings. The market is not gonna care about your bills. The market is not gonna care about your goals at all. So you have to control yourself. You have to care more about your goals as much as the market. You know what I mean? So if you lost today, you have to take that loss in a good way. What I mean by that is that, look, you only lost one trade, or even just less the less than the normal risk you take. Um, that's the best way to lose as a trader, because if you have a strategy, you can save yourself, and you can make it back the next trades the following day. And with a good longevity mindset, you're gonna be here, and the market is gonna be there tomorrow, the next day, as long as you're focused on your body, your health, your mental health, and you can have that um you can have that power to go again tomorrow. That's what being a trader is that persistence and what do you call that word, determination as a whole. And the first thing is health, because how are you gonna function if you don't have any health, right? How are you gonna trade? How are you gonna mentally focus and be in the charts, and even just forget about trading, even just functioning in the world as a whole? You have to know that in the back of your mind. And trading should be like the last thing you should be doing uh, for you to start becoming profitable. Trading should be like um, the last step. Less trading is more trading, basically. The less you think about trading, the less you're in the charts and doing something else rather than trading. That's more beneficial to you becoming profitable. And once I start applying that, way back until now, that's when I knew I became profitable, and I don't need anyone else to teach me how to trade. I don't need any bashers or scammers or even the hate in any social media. I can just cancel out and disappear, and I can do that confidently. And right now I'm here in Philippines and doing that. It's just a living proof. You know what I mean? I could trade, right? So yeah, this was the trade basically that I won. I don't even care about the profit. I just cared about, look, I took the trade. Now I'm gonna follow my plan and not trade, and that now I'm gonna do something else throughout the day. And that's what trading is. It's you live to you don't live to trade. You trade to live your freedom, right? And as much as possible, people think trading is about doing more, and grinding. Obviously, at the start, you will be grinding and really learning about your strategy and how can you implement um, a profitable system that actually makes money, and then applying psychology. And once you get through that hurdle, I promise you, it gets better from there. It gets better, and always remind yourself and take it in from me. Don't ever give up in this thing, because um people might not understand it, but yo, traders know how much um how much trading will make your degree look like a joke. You know what I mean? So if you can learn this skill, this is the most beneficial skills you can ever have in your life, and financially, financially. And yeah, that's about it. That's my advice, and this is my trade recap. And hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want more videos like this, well then subscribe for more. Like this video, share this to your friend, and let's stay grinding. Peace out.